Ginger. That's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Oh, thank you for your support.
No, I don't get seasick.
So much for docking by tea time.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up.
I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibility.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the...
Thank you, John. Oh, at last. I'm quite...
Hey, Sherry. Come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
Welcome to Il Palazzo de Lusso, sir.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature. Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
I apologise, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to...
Let's check what they have on offer.
In the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment.
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Okay, time to...
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry.
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After
No. As you can see...
so it is nonsense.
Well then, you can deliver it to...
Deliver it to him.
Stubborn, Sherry. Too stubborn.
Slapping oneself in the face is...
No matter how long you stare at the stick, it's not going to walk itself to its owner.
The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used. A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner. All right. I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here. Do you know anything about this?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
May I ask you something?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Help me, please.
That's a question I can answer.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
Is this familiar to you?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. Hey, boy, that's my cane.
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong, middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink.
Marvelous. Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can
Holmes.
The police? Why? Fine. Give me my stick.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of... You insist the medium robbed you during the seance.
Ah, it was a dirty trick. Then something began to appeal.
Yes, common in the spiritualist trade.
Indeed, perhaps too.
How brave.
But
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a seance?
Emma wished to speak with its form.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in...
Well, a crown is a crown.
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped.
Stay here, and
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a...
pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious.
Really, Sherry?
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women. Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
How can you not love this stuff, Sherry?
Was this covered on purpose?
Atmosphere to the room.
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a...
Or someone may notice the trick they should not see. What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned and there was a shadow. Such a mystical force.
I will investigate.
But the stubborn brute, Lord Craven, blames me right. I didn't take the diamond, I swear.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it. This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
This brooch is old and cheap. There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass. Half a glass out of their scotch and the remains of a one-hour cigar. What else does a gentleman need?
Seems like you're ready to delve into your mind, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some deductions.
It may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
This was recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost leave this footprint?
I'm reserve your judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
Most are more. Size 4, broken heel.
So definitely not a ghost of a Raja. Unless...
No. What a
Our
reminds me of
witness
the
was a
fairy tale,
nosy
Sherry.
maid.
Will you find your princess?
Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
This reminds me of the fairy tale, Sherry. Will you find your princess?
Could you help me?
You look like an honorable man. I have some information for you.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be...
I'm sorry.
No.
How did you know? I'm sorry, sir, but...
A precious diamond...
I'm sorry, sir, but we are... Celetta. Lucy.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would you...
Oh,
I won't, but only if you answer my question. Describe what happened during the...
a lady and two gentlemen.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew...
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes. She's...
And that's all you can tell?
The medium, Mr. Galici.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a...
Oh, you scared the poor girl, Sherry. Did she really deserve that?
We all got what we wanted. She talked. I stay silent.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish? Oh, I love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her, babe?
You're here.
Well, I did have some questions for her.
Mr. Holmes,
Investigate a theft, not a murder.
Please help me. The police will surely accuse... You are the only one who can find the truth. Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr...
And was your mistress there?
Oh, so you know?
So you didn't follow her? Where did you...
To the bar. It had been almost an hour. I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring.
Is Mr. Galici still being held, and where...
He's in room 225.
Well, I will have to visit Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still... But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead.
Oh, well, that...
Splendid! The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a...
Let me see what I can find.
Barely an hour has passed and you already have yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises. Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises. This must be the missing diamond. Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
Do you think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
A remarkably simple lock. Aha, a neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this? Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress. Several £1,000, that's quite a fortune. Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress. Virtus Audacta Sapid. This ring looks out of place.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
Someone was not happy with his post. Someone was not happy with his post. Someone was not happy with his post. Someone was not happy with his post.
Get to the point, Mr. Holmes. I doubt I can help with this.
I found these jewels. That sounds like...
These items were supposedly... and it turns out... Should I?
Did you ever see Miss Em...
No. And why should...
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about...
I suppose you are an
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush! No need to cause another ruckus.
Such a shame that Inspector
Last thing
Placido
we
vanished.
want is the
I'd
police
feel
to
much
come
safer
in.
with him handling this.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Or weapons and
A
defenses
familiar
against
substance.
visitors from the
It's the
great beyond.
ectoplasm that stained the seance table, but this time there's enough for analysis.
My faith in this medium has burst, just like a rubber balloon.
Do you always travel?
I do.
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to...
Lady Craven wanted... I am sure the spirit was the only one who...
Do you think the police...
Of course. Or should I summon the ghost again?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation. I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirit... Lady Craven died...
What?
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk. Those scratches on your hands look...
It was... This object simply isn't resonating with me.
Do you realize...
I beg your pardon.
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloon...
You mock my... How ignorant.
It was merely a word of caution. That's a remark...
The butterfly? It's a reminder...
What a coincidence.
A coincidence in...
Luca Gallici, I know you murdered...
That would be a grand story for...
Yes, I inspected the door between the...
So I am now...
Your wrists are bloody.
You...
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the... Of course, it helped that this was not your... I think the police will easily find the... It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared.
And tonight, she tried...
She didn't. I just...
You already suffered at Miss Emma's hand. I can't help but notice the window latch seems faulty. The police won't notice your disappearance immediately.
I won't forget your kindness. I owe you...
Stop wasting time. Right.
Open the door, Mr. Gallici. Don't make it worse. We know you're in there.
Imbeciles.
That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing.
A woman died, John.
Oh, lighten up.
So we must blame those who covered. I suspect you perhaps cannot...
Oi, I am aware of my perilous
I must admit.
Well, Cordona seems...
A bet, you say?
A figure of speech.
Damn.
A free ride for every hotel visit.
Is everything all right? If you...
It's just a goodbye, John.
Funeral.
John, I think I was... Mycroft was adamant that we leave for London immediately after the funeral.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry.
I saw how unsettled he was.
Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
The service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then. I wanted to see her one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. The chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's over now. You remembered everything. It will get easier soon.
Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother. A candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour. This watch was a gift. The piece is in good condition.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not in the slightest bit interested? A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb. The size of the prints suggests he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
You were about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Well, it was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
He mustn't be far away to leave it unattended.
A portable easel was kept there. It's stained with oil paint. The hospitaller crypts. If memory... I hope that inspiration struck...
An artist working in a cemetery? Do you think he'd paint my portrait?
Oh, it's that ridiculous artist.
Be nice, Sherry.
Mr.
Make
Holmes,
friends.
did you come for another portrait? I must say I was rather absorbed in it all.
It was a welcome distraction. Mr. Vogel, I was...
Speak no more of it. Once I learned who you were, the piece...
How did you come to...
Oh my! It is quite something to witness the... After her death, there was an estate sale. All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains. I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to... When I learned your name, I could no longer keep...
Thank you. I'd forgotten all about it, but rather odd, Lloyd.
I suspect you'll win, but I'm here for my art. There's beauty everywhere if you look. Now, a diligent observer might note that you too are loyal.
Closure, I suppose.
And what is closure?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here.
Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother? I must have been misinformed.
Otherwise than consumption?
No, you'd know...
She has.
Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery if you're...
Are you all right, Sherry? Take as long as you need.
Whatever I need, it isn't here. We should explore Cordona. Perhaps there are archives that may shed further light.
Extra! Extra! Murderer on the loose! A reward offered for...
Stark, do this. Yes? What is it? Would you like to report a...
No, I wouldn't.
Wouldn't we all? So am I. Officer Logan locked himself...
What happened exactly?
A tailoress from Scaladio's been robbed. Logan spent 2 whole days at the shop sketching the thief, and she still insists that it's all wrong. That shrew drove him...
Would you mind if I talk to this tailoress?
Get off your high horse, mister. You think you're...
Actually, I'm...
Well, I see no harm. Here's the address. Sorry, I'm busy now.
Good mood.
I'm pleased to meet you.
Oh.
I suggest we...
Why, of course.
No matter.
As you wish, Senor Holmes.
Can you describe the thief for me?
He was all ugly and... He gave me a nasty look from behind his glasses and then made himself scarce.
And...
He was a total villain, I told...
All right. Where can I...
They're in my...